Welcome to Mathematical Coaching Center. Today I'm going to teach you GWbasic Programming with the help of an Android app which is available in Google Play Store. So go to Google Play Store, click on the Play Store button, then go to search box, type TinyBasic, TinyBasic, then click on search button. So you will get a list, of various apps. So the first one, TinyBasic version 2, which is green in color, you choose that, click on it, and I've already installed this one. So I'm directly clicking on open button. So this is the first screen that I'm getting. There are two modes available, interpreter mode and quest mode. So interpreter, the spelling is incorrect, INTER, PRETER, interpreter code. We are using interpreter mode, not the quest mode. We don't need quest mode, so I'm moving to interpreter mode. So this is the area where we are going to type the GWbasic code, and here only we will get the results by using some commands. Now let me read. There are some words. TinyBasic version 2.208, that is the version and variant. TinyBasic is the name of the app. Then C means copyright, by N Suda. I think he is the developer of this app, TinyBasic. Now type help to print help. So print doesn't mean that we are printing on a paper. We are not using printer, but print in case of programming, it means display, to display. So to display the help statements or to display help information, we are going to type. So let's type help then. Now there are some options. The first one is type help CMD to get the command list. So I have already given you that list last time. One PDF file was there. If you check that file, you'll get a list of commands and the statements also. Here also it is showing we can get the command list and the statement list. So let's see help CMD. So type help CMD. So I'm typing help CMD to get the command list. So these are the commands. And we have statements also, expressions also, functions also. We will learn them. First let's use command and statements. The main difference, the big difference between this command and statement is command is mentioned outside the program, whereas statement is mentioned inside the program. Which means command is used to manipulate the program. Manipulate means to edit the program, to delete the program, to save the program, as well as to load the program, to execute the program, to run the program, to rename the program. So for various functions, from various manipulation functions, we use commands to manipulate the program. But in order to create a program, we use statements. So programs is nothing but it is made up of statements. So let me get the statement list also, HELP. Then in order to get the statement, we need help state, STATE. Sorry, there should be one space. So these are the statements. So don't worry, you don't have to memorize all this. We will learn them one by one. If you get the proper concept of writing a programming languages, and if you can run a programming language without anyone's help, if you can do it properly, then obviously learning programming language is like learning moral science only. You don't have to study anything while going to exam. So you don't have to study anything while going for examinations. Now again I'm entering into interpreter mode. So this is the screen, right? Now we'll learn the commands and statements one by one. So pay attention. So CLS. The first command that I'm going to use. Why? Because I want to clear the screen. So CLS is used to clear the screen because there are some words being displayed on the screen. So I want to clear everything. So I'm using CLS. So everything is cleared, only ready is there. Ready means okay. So this text ready will be shown after every command. Now whenever you write a new program, always give new command. So after giving new command, again it's showing ready. So what happens is new command will clear one space for the program. because we are going to write a new program, we are going to add a program. So new command will make a space ready in the memory. Okay, now let's write the program. So for writing the program we need line numbers. So line numbers you can start with 10 or 100, whatever. We can start with 1 also, but it has one disadvantage, so that I will discuss later on. Okay, so later on or in this video only, I don't know. Okay, so 10 is a line number. After that you can give 20, 30, like that. But if you don't want to mention it, if you don't want to type this line numbers, then there is one option, auto command, which will generate the line numbers automatically. So you don't have to mention 10, 20, 30. It will generate it. It will generate the line numbers automatically. So you don't have to worry about that, right? So see, it is starting with 100. Now the first command that I'm going to use is rem command. Simple rem command. Okay, 100 rem. And now the first program that I want to do is addition of two numbers. That is the simple one. No, I had given you that program, no, in that PDF only, it's there. So addition of two numbers, TWO numbers, what's going on, NUMBERS. So this program is about adding two numbers. Okay, but we don't know the numbers, which two numbers. Okay, so whatever you don't have, means the information or the data or the values that you don't have, means we, in this case, we don't have that two numbers. Okay, we don't know which two numbers to add. Okay, we have to ask for the numbers from the user. So for asking the means user, we use input command. So we are asking for the values. Okay, so we'll be using input command. So after input command, give one space and then type, okay, within double quotation mark you type the sentence, a kind of question you want to ask, right? Enter first number. But make sure that you are typing these kind of sentences or phrases within double quotation mark. Okay, not single but double quotation. This input command will direct the user to enter a number. Since we have asked enter first number, so the user will enter a number, right? Now our duty is to store that number in memory. So for that we need variables. Okay, so variable means a location name only, where we are going to store the number or alphabets, text. Okay, so these data which we are storing in a variable, inside a variable, we can use these values in the program, but outside program we cannot use them. Okay, so it's not complicated. First you see the output, then you will understand. Okay, so enter the first number, the user will put a number and we are going to store that number in A. Okay, so give the variable name as A, B, C, D, like that, single alphabet, or you can use double letter alphabet also, semicolon sign. You can use comma also, but in this app comma won't work. Okay, comma is not there, so comma will not work. Semicolon is there, semicolon will work. Okay, now whatever the value or number the user enters, okay, will be stored in A. So take A as the memory location, okay, in which we are going to store the number. Now next line 120, see the numbers are generated automatically. That's why I used auto, otherwise I have to put the numbers, I have to type the numbers. Okay, so we have to ask for the second number, isn't it? So input enter second number, right, is equal to, then give one space, then like this, then semicolon B. Clear? Now we have the two numbers will be entered by the user, no problem. Now we have to add them. So for adding, simple, A plus B. That's simple. But after adding these two values, we have to store the result in another variable. So for that I have to use a third variable. Okay, you can give a name. So I'm using S. Okay, you can use Z also, A also, B also, whatever. So S is equal to A plus B. Now addition is done. Now we have to display the result. So for displaying, we have print command. Print, and the answer is in S. So you can use like this, print S. You can type like this, print S. The answer will be shown as 16. Okay, but I want to decorate it. So for decoration, I will be using double quotation mark. Now the sum is, okay, inside within double quotation mark, whatever you mention within double quotation mark, the same thing, exact thing will be displayed on the computer. Not on the computer screen, but on the output section. Okay, output screen, the same, these three words, the sum is, will be displayed. Okay, similarly in case of input, enter first number is equal to will be displayed on the computer screen, right? So after this I can display the value of S, right? So S, make sure that you are using semicolon in order to separate the double quotation mark from the variable name. Okay, else there will be some kind of error. Now the program is over. So to terminate the program, I am using end statement. Always use end. Okay, and even if you are writing the world's biggest program, okay, GWbasic program, then the rule is like this: you cannot use more than one end. That means you cannot use end more than once. Okay, just use only one end statement. And one more condition, that end statement should have the biggest line number. So in our case 150 end means 150 is the line number for end. So and 150 is the biggest line number, isn't it, in this program? So this is okay. You can use 200 also, 300 also. So after the program I am deleting the numbers because 160 was there, I deleted. And now it's time to save the program first. Okay, so first I will save the program because I don't want to lose it. So for saving SAVE, you can write SAVE, then give double quotation mark, then give a name. So I'm giving one name. And since I'm adding these two numbers, so adding, the program name is adding. I'm giving adding. You can give anything, sum, addition, or you can give your name also, but make a habit of giving the proper file name. Okay, this will help you in future in order to identify the file without opening it. So make a habit of giving a file name which is relevant. Okay, proper file name. Now adding, give a name, okay, without any space. Then the most important part, give a dot, don't forget this, and write BAS. BAS means this is a basic file, GWbasic file. Okay, so this much only, you don't have to close the double quotation mark, just press enter, then it is saved. Okay, now we can run the code. RUN, it is very simple. See, we have learned so many commands and statements. So I'm pressing on enter, run. See, enter first number, it is asking, right? So I'm giving enter first number 6, enter second number 10, the sum is 16.
जब मूवीज, एप्स एंड गेम्स फ्री ट्रायल दे सकते हैं, तो आपकी पढ़ाई में ऐसा क्यों नहीं? तो आप बेस्ट को चूज.
The sum is 16, right? Now it is stopped also. You can run the program again. Sorry, RUN. RUN. See, syntax error. If there is spelling mistake in the command while writing the commands and statements, then you will get syntax error. Okay, there are two kinds of error. I will teach you that one. Okay, 12 and then 56. See, it is flexible. You can add these two numbers. You can write, you can give any numbers. Okay, now there are two kinds of error. One is syntax error, means the spelling mistake or the grammatical mistake. Now another one is logical mistake. Logical error means, suppose you are giving two numbers and answer is different. Okay, suppose I'm running the program again and I'm giving number one as 3 and another one. The answer should come as 8, isn't it? But if it is coming 9, then there is logical error. Logical error. That means you have to go back to the program, okay, to correct the logical error. But syntax error, this app will show in red color, and it is easy to identify, isn't it? RUM, yes, it is wrong. Now again, if you want to okay, I'm clearing the screen now. Now if you want to see that program, okay, now what I can do is load, give the file name, not loads, oh, see, spelling mistake, load, then the program name was adding, no, adding, yes, can't open, okay, load, then double quotation mark, adding, load, double quotation mark, then adding, yes, okay, can't open. I think we have to give .bs also. So load, double quotation mark, then op, sorry, adding .bas. Yes, loaded, successful, right? Now it is loaded. Now I want to display that program, isn't it? But it's very simple, list, list, list. See, the program was this one. Suppose if you want to edit, you can edit that one also. Okay, so let me write another program. So again, if you want to start with a new program, then type new, then auto for line numbers. Okay, this time I want to use auto, na. 10, I think 10 will work. Rem, what to do? Subtraction? No, it's easy. Area of square. So do you know the formula of area of a square? It's side square, side into side. Okay, but we don't know the value of side, isn't it? Suppose if you are asked to calculate the area of a square but you don't know the side, then we have to ask the value of side. Okay, so for that you use input, then again double quotation mark, enter side or length of the side, length of side. Okay, just write enter length, it's okay, equal to, now again this one, then you can use a also. I'm using s, not a, s, length, l. Okay, you can use s also, whatever, it doesn't matter. Now the calculation part, we need only length, okay, for calculating the area of a square. So the formula of calculating the area is L square, so L into L. So you can use L into L, and after we have to store that result also. So I'm using area is equal to L into is not x, okay, in multiply means asterisk sign, this one. You can use this one also, or you can use this symbol for power, L square, this one, L square. Okay, now 40, see, I am typing the line numbers, then print a. Okay, let me write the full proper form. Area is equal to Okay, this time I won't be using the text. Okay, so let me display the value only. I want you to observe the difference. Now 50, you can use 60 also. Let me use 700 also, doesn't matter, just make sure that the end statement has the biggest line number in the program. Okay, you can use 41 also. Okay, now this is the program. Now I'm saving this. SAVE is equal to square right dot bas. Now enter, saved. Now I'm running the program. Enter length, so 525. Okay, so 5 and answer came as 25 only. There is no sentence also. Okay, no words. So decoration is important. Okay, let me decorate it. First I will clear the screen and then I will display the list. Okay, I will display the program. So this was the program, isn't it? Suppose if I want to display the old one, then I have to load that program. So for loading, you know that command, no, load, then quotation mark, then the file name. But this was already loaded because I run this program just now, so it is already loaded in memory. So I used list only to display this. Okay, if I want to edit line number 40, so it's very simple. Edit, they give the line number 40, then it will display the statement. Then you simply change it. Print what I wanted to display is to type the text area, suppose is equal to area of square is equal to then give semicolon. See, last time we didn't use a print, we used print a only, there was no semicolon, but now I'm using semicolon in order to differentiate between double quotation mark and without double in variable. Okay, in order to separate the double quotation mark and the variable, I'm using semicolon, but last time I used print a only. Okay, so this is the difference. If you are using double quotation mark, then make sure that you are using semicolon to separate it from the variable. Okay, so the variable is a, isn't it? A has the answer. Now it's okay, edit it. Now again I can save, you can give the same name, square, no, square, right, dot bs. Okay, now running the program. Enter length 4, it's 4, area of square is equal to 16. Nice. Again, if you want to display area of square is equal to 16 square centimeter, okay, 16 square centimeter, that means I want text after the final answer, means 16 is the final answer, and I want to display the this text is square dot centimeter after final answer, after 16 also. So for that I will edit the line number 40, again same thing, and after a also I will give one semicolon, then I will write square dot centimeter, but within, because I want to display this text, so I will be using this one. Suppose if you want to use small letter, let's see, small letter s q dot c m dot, like this. See, okay, now it is saved. Again you can save that. I'm directly running, I'm not saving it. Okay, so run, enter length 3, 9 square centimeter, 9 square centimeter. So there is no space between square and 9. Okay, you can use that. Edit, again 40, then give one here, one space here, then after that, okay, Now run the program. 40. Let's give 9 this time. So it's 81 square centimeter. So it's looking nice, no? So giving extra text will help us to decorate the output, okay, as well as the input also. Enter length we have mentioned. Now if I want to display the program list, let's see, I have not saved that one, whether it is saved automatically. Yes, saving, that means if we are editing and pressing enter, that means the thing that we have edited are getting saved automatically, okay. So this is the technique of writing the programs and running